Hello everybody, this is going to be the first video on my new YouTube channel. Bit of a new year thing. Obviously we need to, business nowadays needs to be all over social media and whatever else. So I'm going to start covering a load of my projects, talking through the deal structures, maybe having conversations with investors that we work with, professional services and all that type of stuff. Just get out the gym. Always good to get in the gym first thing, in my opinion, and start your day off right there. But on the way to the office now, at the moment we've got about GDV. We've got about 2.7 million pounds worth on the go at the moment in GDV, there or thereabouts. So although that's a lot of money for some people, it certainly isn't for a lot of other people as well, right? Everything's relative in this aspect. So we've got a lot to be getting on with. A few developments. I mean, I'm a commercial guy. I much prefer to buy and hold commercial stuff rather than converting everything into residential, which is, the commercial to residential thing is quite a big so-called strategy nowadays. I'm much more of a commercial guy. I prefer to work with small companies and big companies rather than direct to consumer, which is what residential property generally is. I see on a lot of social media and YouTube in particular just so much bullshit and inauthenticity with everything, particularly in the property investment industry. Just like overly edited stuff, and it's just, I don't know how people can actually sit there and watch this and not just feel repulsed by it. So my plan here is just to be completely real, raw, and just give you exactly what it is, basically what we do, what I do, whether we can work together in the future. We work a lot with investors around the world now to build their portfolios. They put money into our transactions. We're raising money over in Dubai at the moment as well. So this is the first video for the channel. I'm hoping that we can start to gain a bit of traction over time. I don't expect anything in the immediacy, but I can say that what you'll get here is complete raw authenticity. What's going on? There's no Lamborghinis and bullshit just to sell you stuff. We're not here to sell anything. Just here to build in public and share our ideas and philosophy as well, philosophy on life as well as the business world. To me, entrepreneurship is a reflection of how you see the world. You don't really see, especially in the modern day, entrepreneurial types who are victim mentality and people who are think in negative terms a lot. Generally, they don't do well in the entrepreneurial landscape nowadays. So I'm big into that. I'm big into how we see the world. What we do in the world is a reflection of how we see the world. So I'll be sharing some of that stuff as well. Check my Instagram account, that would be good. Check my website, alexsickman.co.uk, that would be cool. And yeah, I suppose it's a bit of a vlog really, just covering what we're up to, what I'm up to personally. I'm in the gym a lot. I play squash a lot. I'll do a lot of walkthroughs on our deals that we're putting together. And when I say our and we, I have a business partner. I have multiple business partners, multiple investors that I work with. So I'll cover some of those guys as well and get some of their feedback. Not here to sell anything, not here to overly promote anything. Obviously I'll mention podcasts and whatever else that I do in the future. Thank you for watching this. I don't expect many people to have eyeballs on it, but if you're interested in property investing, you're interested in wealth creation, I hope that I can add some value to your life somewhat. My own personal story, I played sports up until about 22 as a footballer, and then I went into property investing and a load of other stuff in between. I fell into deep personal development stuff and all that. A lot of it procrastination in hindsight, but it served a good platform. It built a good fundamental base to build upon. And then, into property, buy-to-lets, HMOs. Now it's mainly predominantly commercial stuff, bigger stuff, although we do trade a lot of residential stock through the auctions to other investors. We work closely with investors all over the world. We're raising money in Dubai now. In the Islamic world, we're trying to raise a lot of money out there, so that's good. Hoping to build some good relationships. We've got a lot of deals as well that we don't do ourselves. We pass on to other investors, because obviously you can't buy everything. As much as you want to, you can't buy everything. It doesn't fit your criteria, or you haven't got access to the capital at that time. Obviously, property investing is a very capital intensive gig. For anyone to suggest otherwise is lying. Even, I mean, I've done all these so-called strategies that they teach on these courses that they charge you tens of thousands of pounds for. I've probably done all of them. I think a lot of them I just learn as you're doing it, how you learn to communicate, learn to negotiate, learn a little bit of sales pattern, just be yourself with people. The world's craving a bit of authenticity, so if you can bring that to the negotiations and your business, people seem to just get along with you and trust you to do what you need to be doing and create win-win scenarios. So that's what this is, man. I'm glad you're here. It's been about 6 minutes, I think, this video. It's quite hard to just sit here and talk to the camera. Yeah, thank you. See you soon.